Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel. Now, it's always a pleasure giving you these 6 p.m. videos, and it's been a wild ride in the market. I was looking at the VectorVest 7 system pre-market. We had a red light, saw some optimism in the market, jumped up into the green light, all the major indices in positive territory. Then the geopolitical escalations that occurred in Qatar, right? Iran firing those missiles. I was watching the statement coming out of the Defense Ministry of Qatar stating that all the missiles were intercepted, no damages, no casualties. The market started rallying. So tonight's presentation, at no surprise, I'm going to take a look at the defense industry. We're going to look at the chart of the industry as a whole. We're going to take a look at the top 5 picks in the defense stock space. So if you want to play this geopolitical arena, see if there's still some momentum, some gas left in the tank for these stocks, stick around and let's get started. As 4th of July approaches and we celebrate our nation's independence, let VectorVest help you with your financial independence. A trial just 99 cents over the next 30 days. Just go to vectorvest.com/YT. The special ends July 7th. All right, I'm going to skip any kind of news right now just because most of you already know the news and know the updates when it comes to the Iranian conflict. And, just thinking about it, we were talking about this on the live stream. Oil not making the moves that we would think. It's actually down, both WTI and Brent down respectively around 5%. I was even looking at shipping stocks in the live stream earlier today. Not much momentum there either. So let's take a look at the aerospace and defense. This is it over the last 6 months. Now, just from a forecasted data perspective, growth rate and earnings, sales growth rate, EPS, all on the rise over the last 6 months. So I do like that. Now, this is what it comes down to. You see the 20-day EMA here? We see several touches, a lot of buying pressure on this 20-day EMA. I'd like to see price action remain above this. We see a nice bullish open candlestick today, giving some optimism for the bulls. And the reason why I'm putting out this video, because it seems that defense stocks might still be the play to be in the summer going into these geopolitical concerns. So let's go ahead and check out some of the top rated defense stocks in the VectorVest 7 system and see if there's any money to be made. And now we're in the sector viewer of the VectorVest 7 software. Right now, there's 41 sectors throughout the entire market. If we take a look here, look, aerospace and defense. This is the top RT sector in the software. RT, again, looking at the momentum in the short-term price trend. So this is where the momentum is in the market. If we take a look at the percent price change here, up 0.75%, being the leader in the top 5 sectors. So let's go ahead and jump in this sector and see exactly which stocks are at the top of the list. Now, jumping in and not overthinking it, I mean, we can see all 5 of these stocks in the top 5 here up over 1%. Leonardo DRS leading the charge here at 2% right now to the upside. Fundamentally, with RV and RS ratings above 1, RT showing that momentum is continuing for the bulls here. Buy ratings, double digits, and forecasted earnings growth rate. This is exactly why I want these stocks on your radar. So let's go ahead and jump in the charts and see if there's any potential trade setups happening in the near future. All right, first stock here, ISSC. Look, price action, lower left, upper right, strong buy rating. All the moving averages in our favor. What I like for the momentum here, look, price action just entering the fast lane again. That means that price action is above the upper Bollinger Band. This is standard deviation of 120 period. And as well, look at the forecasted data. All 3 items here on the rise over the last 3 months. I like what I see here. Another great stock to have on your radar, Curtiss-Wright, CW. Look at this, big candlestick to the upside, very little wick right now. Momentum continuing for the bulls. Nice strong buy rating. If we see here, the buy rating came back. It looks like April 24th to close that day around 335, now trading at 474. Growth rate and earnings on the rise. Sales growth rate on the rise. Earnings per share on the rise. This is a stock to pay attention to. Leonardo showing smooth price action. Again, stair-step fashion, lower left, upper right. Nice momentum for the bulls. The buy ratings coming in as early as, looks like April 9th here. Closed that day, $34. Currently trading at $44.80. Now, this position is not in the fast lane, so if you want some kind of confirmation to the upside, look at the upper band here around 45.15. And with forecasted data on the rise over the last 3 months, definitely a good stock to have on your radar. Now, you can see these stocks all showing the same common theme, lower left, upper right. Now, this is a stock I would be a little bit cautious about. You see that big upper wick here, currently trading lower than the open at 43.55. If you've been holding this position for a little while, protecting profits, potentially getting defensive, not quite right now, but this is definitely a warning. See if there's any kind of follow through to the downside as of tomorrow. But as long as the price action remains above that 20-day EMA, which we've seen some nice retests on that 20-day EMA, I would be more bullish than bearish at this time. But with growth rate and earnings 23%, sales growth rate 9%, I like what I see here with the stock. But I will keep in mind that look at the valuation, only $15.57. Treat it like a momentum play. Now here's another stock, avav, showing a lot of potential over the last 3 months here. Stock was just over $100, now coming in at $190. We value the stock at $112, so it is overvalued. So I would stick to the technicals here. But again, the 20-day EMA doing a great job locking in profits. We're showing a lack of momentum right now. Price action failing to get back above into the star search here, back above that upper Bollinger Band. We could see rejection on these upper wicks over the last few trading sessions. So if you want confirmation, again, looking for that upper Bollinger Band here, get price action above it, which is around 192.52. Now, as far as the forecasted data here, not as great as the other stocks. Growth rate and earnings on the decline, sales growth rate flat, earnings per share also faltering. And look, sales growth rate went negative 10%, growth rate earnings at 17%. Now, just looking over these last 5 stocks, this is probably my least favorite of them. And I hope everyone found this video informative, trying to keep you on the right side of the defensive trades. We're seeing optimism in this space still the number 1 sector to be in within the VectorVest 7 system. Now, again, my name is Ryan. If you enjoyed tonight's content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow night.